I'm here at Princess Margaret Hospital for the annual Carers Day, which recognises the people who dedicate their lives to caring for others who are less fortunate.
So the idea is just one day for carers to be treated and for the focus to be on them, and like people can think about them.
I'm a Carers WA representative for people who are in the caring role. I also have a child with disability, so obviously that's my area of passion as well. For the PMH Disability and Carer Committee, and they look at all kinds of aspects over the hospital that relates to carers and improving their welfare, and obviously there's a large part of that is improving their profile.
Our mission here today is to let carers know what is available to them, what we can provide to them, and empower them and give them confidence so that they're actually not second guessing themselves with the care they're providing their children. We're just trying to educate them, make it more known, get a presence in the community, speak it out loud, let people know. It's always underneath, and it's always maybe sometimes the bigger organisations who utilise these things, but the little people, the carers, the little organisations that might be one or two people that we can just educate.
A lot of it is really about recognition, initially recognising our carer when they come into the hospital and being able to provide them the support that is required once they actually, not only in the hospital but actually when they get home, because the carer is really defined as someone who has an ongoing care requirement. It's where there's either a profound illness or a disability or something, and really recognise that those needs extend far beyond the hospital, and the hospital's been really quite integral to actually promote that and do something about it.
Our primary role is to provide funding through Apache Energy for the link coordinator. So that's really the hub. Around the hub, of course, are many spokes, and there's a lot of great organisations like Carers WA, like Calparan, who actually provide specific services, respite weekends, holidays for children. Obviously the government also has great support services in many of the rural and remote areas. And so the Foundation's job is to make sure that people can get access to that. We don't actually provide those services. Our role is to make sure that there's a link between the people who have the need and the support services which are out there.
Well, I think as a broader West Australian community, the carers do a very important job, and a lot of it's not a widely recognised job in terms of a part of the broader health system in Western Australia. From our corporate outreach point of view, there's an opportunity here to be part of a solution and to, I suppose, deploy some of those corporate resources through a well-organised organisation like the PMH Foundation. We can help fill a need which otherwise would go unmet.
The clinical care here is just fabulous, fantastic. The work, the care that's given, the treatments that are given to the kids. But of course, we also have to look after the parents. We have to look after the siblings who often come down with the children. And once they finish treatment or between treatments, they have to go back into their own communities. And that's the important part of the LINK program, is to make sure that parents and other carers of children, whether they're having an illness or they've got a disability, whether they're between treatments, know what support they can get once they go back into their own communities.
Basically, the acronym LINK stands for Liaising Information and Network for Carers. And I think a lot of the problem, as we heard earlier on today, was that a family comes into this hospital, things change very quickly, they're confronted with a set of dreadful circumstances, very confronting circumstances, and hopefully through a program like LINK there's just this, I suppose, this cushion which comes up. There's a network of services, support, you're not alone.
It's just a fun, nice day, and the hospital seems a friendly and fun place to be. I mean, it always tries to be, but medicine is a serious business, so you don't always get that.
It's been a very special morning here at Princess Margaret Hospital for the Carers Day, filled with face paint, music and plenty of smiles. I'm Sarah Miller reporting for Undercurrent.